Hey you guys, Infinitum Dominium here, bringing you a video about Destiny. And this video will cover a few things just kind of to get you started in this game. Obviously, as many of you guys know, this is one extremely popular game that's just been released. So let's get started. I'm in this area right, I believe this is the right wing of the tower. And as you can see, one of the vendors is right behind me, Dead Orbit. Dead Orb is one out of three factions you can select from to join, and I'm going to show you and break down how these vendors work. As you can see, it's got the gear and whatnot. You'll see these things here that I'm pointing at. These things actually represent when you wear them and you buy them. Any reputation earned goes towards that faction. That faction is represented here in that area right next to his shoulder. This vendor, you'll see that you can grab, you can buy these items here. They cost Crucible marks. Crucible marks you can gain from doing PvP and doing PvP bounties. So as you can see, and for every vendor, you have to earn a rank. So these are the reputation you earn. They go towards that. You have to do bounties. You have to rank them up in order for you to unlock better gear. The thing I suggest to a lot of people in this video game is read. If you don't like reading, then this is probably not the game for you. And so, again, right now, here's the Vanguard reputation. You could actually exchange spin mental, like little things that you find out in the open world, towards Vanguard marks. This is actually a really quick way, or not a quick way, I should say. This is another way for people who play differently from the people who cannot get groups and whatnot. You know, a lot of us cannot find a group, or we don't have many friends on our PS4 or online that play video games with us. So that's another way you guys can do that. These are the type of classes. This is where people were asking me, "Hey, where do you get that type of different type of looking ship?" This is it. This is skin. It costs only glimmer, and the stock refreshes. You got to pay attention to the stock. They refresh every so often. One says one day. A few of them say every 8 hours and whatnot. This is another vendor here, the Future War Cult. Again, you see it says FWC rank 2 at rank 3. So you got to pay attention to the ranks. And if you want to, again, you buy those bands, and once you wear them, they go towards what do you call it, the reputation that you want to buy, the reputation towards the faction you want to work on. So you have to wear it. And then when you do your reputation stuff, that's what the reputation goes towards. Okay, so you have to wear that. I'm using a warlock, so it might look different for you when you go to the vendors. Here I am walking around. This is kind of to give you an idea. Here we're gonna go check this guy out. This guy is pretty much the same way, but the only thing about him is that every time you find these out in the open world, or you make them, these cause glimmer. Now, I wouldn't suggest you, this is my suggestion, I wouldn't suggest you buying them from him, okay, because a lot of these items are free in the game, okay. I don't suggest buying any weapons. The only weapons I suggest you grab, getting from the vendors, are the actual mark-related ones. Everything else is pretty much free. I honestly suggest not buying any weapons in the very beginning of the game, because pretty much everything drops from killing enemies. So that is one of my suggestions for you guys. Okay. That vendor we just saw, those capsules, they replenish your the ammo. But here you go. Here are the bounties. When you're out in the open world, the gray ones are considered PvE, I guess, and the red ones are considered PvP. These on top give you Vanguard marks and reputation, and these give you what do you call it? PvP reputation and Crucible marks. So also they give you experience as well. A lot of people say like, "Oh, well, what do I need experience? I already hit level 20." Well, they don't go towards leveling up. The light is what contributes to your level. Once you get light gear, that contributes to getting a higher level above 20. But the experience still applies to your abilities. So you still want to get your abilities as much as you can. Some of these things are really cool. These are the things that change when your name is when your name is shown. They change the background and whatnot. I bought a few of them. You see, I'm buying this one here. And once you apply them, they change your background, and then they apply to your name, kind of like in Call of Duty when you the different type of backgrounds you have and whatnot. Those are the shaders. They actually, if you buy them, I'm going to show you right now. If you buy them, look, this is what you do. You actually can change your clothes. Now, she doesn't have a wide selection. You see how my name here? I'm going to change it right now. See the background, you select it, you click on it, and these are the shaders. You see my skin, my actual color of my character changes. Now, these are not very good. It's not a very good selection. You have to. You might think you're buying a white and gray or a black and yellow, but it turns out the color, the pictures on this thing are horrible. You're really buying purple and black or something like that. So that's where you change your colors and whatnot. That's that vendor. Here I am going to show you these Mod of Light. These are more of a vanity thing. These don't really do anything for you. So we are talking to this guy, and this is one of my favorite suits. I wish I could have his actual clothing. But here are the emblems. These are Mod of Lights marks. You can actually pick these up by doing stuff, just by playing the game. Mainly in PvP, I've earned at least 4 or 5 of these. Yeah, this pretty much is the same thing. This is just more of a vanity thing. You can pick some stuff up there. You do have access to preview things. So when you are not sure what it is, just click on the triangle for details, and you're able to see what it actually is. So that way you don't buy something you don't know what the hell you're buying. This guy's the same thing. Reputation, rank once. If you buy these things on the bottom here, that goes towards his belt. Towards his new monarchy faction. So you can join all these monarchies. Remember, if you're a Titan and if you're a hunter, it's very different. You wear different things. I believe one's a sash and the other one, I don't know what it is. It's like something in the front, or I don't know what it is. But for me, it's a band in my arm. So when I wear it, depending on what faction it is, my reputation goes towards that. So yeah, as you can see, it's a beautiful game. I can't stop playing this game. I've just been playing it ever since it came out. This is a Crucible vendor. The same thing. Remember, no Crucible marks. I don't have any yet. You build your Crucible reputation. You have to build your Crucible rank. You see how it says rank 2. You have to get that rank. That means you have to do PvP related things, and that will build your rank. And then then you get your marks, and that's how you build it up towards that. Same thing with this. This is a vendor for weapons and some vehicles. So, yeah. Now this is you could also trade spin metal and material towards this. Okay, towards some Crucible marks. All right. So that stuff that you see glowing out that you could be able to collect in either on Mars, Venus, Earth, or the Moon, you could actually trade that off for stuff. This gear right here. This is your actual. Your your class mentors, I should say. She's a warlock. Now this is the gear you're trying to aim for. You can actually get the other gear too. It's just as good, but she was a warlock. I believe this is the hunter. Yeah, this is a hunter. So it's the same thing. Hunter, Vanguard, reputation, all that crap. Same thing. Titan, Vanguard. The same gear and whatnot. I don't really suggest getting gear from her, but I do suggest coming in here every once in a while because they do give free gear every time you finish a mission. And so yeah, every once in a while after you finish 1 or 2 missions, make sure you come back, collect your gear. It's free gear, and that's pretty much it. This is the vault. Whenever you don't need anything, you could apply it here. A lot of people were wondering how the hell you put items in. So while you're in the vault, you can actually press options, and then you just scroll over your weapon, and it'll say store. That's pretty much it. And you can store anything. You can store any of these things as well. You see how it says store. You can store any of these items and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now, though. I don't know what else I'm missing. The postmaster. Every once in a while, you got to check that out too, as well. They give you free items. This game really provides a lot for you. So I wouldn't suggest buying things in the beginning. I would suggest keeping stuff for yourself. The glimmer, at least the currency. As you can see, I have only 12,000 glimmer right there. But the glimmer, unless you wanted to buy vanity things, you go ahead and buy them. But everything else is just pretty much provided for you in this game. And for you to level up after 20, you have to get gear that pretty much has light in it, and that you do by doing harder things and whatnot. So that's about it, though. This game is really cool. These are some of the materials, but just by running things, you see, as you can see, this is just one of the bounties that you complete. And just read them, though. Read them. Like, if you read them, they're pretty much self-explanatory. They're not difficult. This game is a hell of a lot of fun, and it is very difficult when you're trying to farm better things, though. You'll see for yourself. They have impossible extreme levels and whatnot, and so that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I'm probably going to release some more Destiny videos in the near future. I'm really excited about this game, and I hope I see you guys playing it as well. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.